Innovative.
Ladies and gentlemen of the California Trap Trinity, hold on to your Kush blunts and your lace fronts. This is your number one choice for entertainment. It's your boy that always shine and keep the promos right on time. That's right, the promo king himself. Product 5 stacks and count. Ladies and gentlemen of the California Trap Trinity, Compton, Long Beach, Los Angeles, it's your man with all the shine and keep the promos right on time. That's right, the promo king himself. Product 5 stacks and counting. This is California's finest radio. All gas, no breaks, no lames, no fakes. Yeah, and you already know we sitting here in Innovative Culture Studio. Excuse me. Shout out to my boy Cam in the spot, man. And I have come to preach the good news to the California congregation. Sheesh. Now I love you if you got me, but F you if you had me. That's right. Please like and subscribe. Yeah. All right, now today is a momentous occasion. I am geeked, bro, because I got like people on this show that, man, that I've been wanting to get on my platform for a while. One that I already knew personally, one that I done got the opportunity to meet today. So firstly, I'm going to go ahead and shout these two people out. Firstly, on the right side, we got my homegirl, Shake Baby, in the fucking mix. We've been meaning to link up and do this shit, man. Be on the lookout for all her good ass
AKA Shake the Antagonist.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Hey, look, and if you ain't seen a fine-ass woman lately, please make sure you tap in with the homegirl Shake Baby. Yeah, you already know what it is. Yeah. Come on. All right now, okay. Now, you know him from a platform, I can say it because he here on my show, No Jumpers, very own. Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? The West LA Demon.
Come on.
You feel me? I'm talking about the one, the only Lush, man. What's good?
What we on, gang?
Man.
What we on?
Shit. We chilling. We in this spot, man.
Yeah.
Man, damn, bro. I'm banging ring like Rufio and his bitch right now. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, this is a kind of a culmination of things for me being able to sit down with you, Lush, man, coming from the platform you was on, but not just that, but also too the various accomplishments in terms of battle rapping and you know what I'm saying, the underground movements that you've been in the front of and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Man, I did my homework. I did my homework. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So okay. So before we get into who you are, Lush, what I want to do is I had a segment I like to call Trap Activity, where I just kind of bring up things that's going on in the world and in the hood and everything like that. And Traptivities. Exactly. There you go. Said, man, that's a good one.
Traptivities.
All right.
Traptivities. Don't steal that.
I like that.
Consolidated. That's you. That's y'all.
Don't steal that.
Hell yeah. So let's see what's going on, because I always keep my finger on the pulse, and I definitely get results here on Cali's Finest Radio, all right? Now, firstly, I want to talk about Fat Joe, okay? He's the newest RICO target, okay? The rapper, he ended up suing T.A. Dixon, who was his hype man. For those of y'all who don't know what that is, that's somebody who's up, that's like a spliff star person, stands up there, and you know, they pump the crowd. They usually know the ad-libs to all the tracks. They keep the crowd hyped and, you know, just keep the energy up, you know? So that was T.A. Dixon. The rapper actually had, he sued T.A. Dixon in April for slandering him on social media by claiming Fat Joe flew a 16-year-old girl across state lines for sex. Or SMEX, excuse me, YouTube.
SMEX.
But, you know what I'm saying? SMEX. But with all of these RICO trials, we still elbows and arms deep in the baby oil cover discussion that is P. Diddy. Yeah. Like, you know, with all of this going on, these RICOs getting thrown around here, I mean, do you think that when it comes to somebody the stature of like a Fat Joe, like do you think that this will like affect him at all? Do you think he'll beat what's going on right now?
Well, first of all, not to correct you, but he's not going through a RICO right now. He's actually being sued. You feel me? So he's actually suing the dude, you feel me? Yeah. For slander, who was spreading rumors and lies about him. Okay. There's never been any formal charges brought against Joey Crack. So just to so we're out on the equal playing field.
I got you.
But I will say this, two things. One, I find these allegations completely unsubstantiated and unfounded as of now.
Yes.
But also, I'll say this. because I remember I'm 43 years old. When I was in high school back in the 90s, it was super acceptable. All the young girls were getting picked up by 25-year-old dudes. You feel me? Like, my bitch when I was 16 left me for a 25-year-old with a Mercedes. How am I supposed to compete with that? Motherfucker blowing up the school in a Mercedes. Like, what? You feel me?
Right.
Like,
These girls do be fast. They be fast.
They do.
I mean, when you get caught, that's when you get caught. They not asking who did what. No, none of that.
Well, I know that they one of the things that Dave Chappelle said famously in one of his sets, his comedy sets, is he said, well, how old is 15 really? And then he went over, talked about a whole scenario where it was like a 15-year-old that was capable of, you know, some crazy things. You know what I mean? They're not quite an adult, but maybe for some of them, that mental capacity is there too. You know what I mean? To cross the line on a lot of stuff. So, you know, I don't know. It's gray area, but
that sounds like a justification for some super freaky activities. If we're being, it's like a very flimsy justification.
It really is.
Right.
That's what I'm getting at right there. Is I feel like, quite honestly, the responsibility, lion's share of the responsibility lies on the older person. You know what 100%. I mean? To make that decision, because a 15-year-old might think she knows what she wants, or he might think they know what they want. But at the end of the day, what you wanted at 15 isn't what you wanted at 21 or 30 or 40 for that matter. So, you know, you're right. That is a very flimsy argument, you know.
Very flimsy. I mean, my brother, like Fat Joe in his prime, he doing records with Ashanti. What was the Puerto Rican mommy's name? Tamia, you feel me? He was like Charlie Baltimore, you feel me? He's with all the bad bitches and shit. Like, but they never, you could see in all the videos, they were never happy to be with Fat Joe. They were always like, you're like, oh, like, when is Ja Rule's verse start again so I can twerk on him? Like, they were like, oh man, I gotta bust it down in front of Fat Joe. Fuck, like.
Now,
like,
one thing I do want to say is you're right. There hasn't been any formal charges filed. However, I mean, some of the allegations are things that can kind of like, you know, can be put together if there's any evidence to it, right? So he was saying that that the rapper engaged in sex acts with minors and coerced them into more than 4,000 SA acts to maintain his standing. Now, it is far-fetched for me to can't force a man. Who gonna force you to fuck? You know what I'm saying?
And this is the thing. That's why this dude TA, like, regardless, and I don't give a fuck, he sound like a bitch. Ooh. Like, straight up, this guy, he sounds like a straight bitch. Because if you read the actual, like, incident or the lawsuit and all that, what he's alleging, he's like, he made me fuck this bitch.
Yeah, that's weird, too.
Like, first of all, how you gonna make someone
make me fuck a goddamn thing. If I'm gonna fuck something, I'm gonna fuck it.
That's like a two-man.
And like, fuck it good.
You feel me? Like, that's like
like,
that's like a two-man. It's like going on two-man with your homie, but the bitch ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, bro, take one for the team. Like, I might suck some titties or something like that, but bro, I cannot guarantee that I'm gonna get that job done. You feel me?
You're not gonna sue afterwards after you suck the titties, right? There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Or that's like steadily going after the pussy stank. You realize the pussy stank, and you still going, and then you try to talk shit afterwards. You feel me?
We should be able to sue girls for the R word if the pussy stank. We should be like, you know what? Like, fuck that.
My nose was sexually.
Yeah. This is an assault. Yeah. I'm gonna flip the script on these hoes.
My nose was definitely SA. Yeah.
Fuck all that.
I feel that. I can dig that. No, I can.
Hey, no, Pete Game, sensually assault.
Hey, you on a roll today,
sensually assaulted.
Sometimes that funk be so deep in there though, you don't catch it right away. Cause you might not catch it. No, for real. You might not catch it. That shallow air ain't with that deep coochie wall areas though. That's all I'm saying.
No, once you start
pounding, then it starts waking shit up in there, and then it might not be pretty. That's all I'm saying.
Unlock the Mariana Trench.
The Mariana's Trench. Oh my God.
God damn. She know it stank. That's all I know. She know.
But like literally though, like that's when you know she is just like a evil soul. Yeah. It's from the depths of her soul. It's like unleashing the darkness. Like,
God damn, man. You know what, bro? Beauty is only skin deep, but funk is to the bone.
To the bone, to the marrow.
God. Okay, so all right, moving right along. All right, Tyler Perry, right now he's being sued for $260 million right now.
Oh,
okay,
man.
So for those, unless you live under a rock, you know who Tyler Perry is, but he's the person who just came out with that movie Straw. He said Acrimony. I like that movie. That was a good movie. But he was Madea. I've been asking
shade?
myself for a while why that man is a billionaire and is still running around in a dress. And I swear, I swear, and I gotta say this, Shake Baby. That's what I'm saying. I gotta say this, Shake Baby. It's a lot of the black women that always defended that shit. That man, and look, no, shout out to the LGBTQ community. I had no problem with anybody with an alternative lifestyle. But, however, live your truth. And this man is walking around in that dress for decades, and then he ain't needed to. And I've been telling people.
You figure the Illuminati shaming ritual is over by now?
That's what I'm saying.
Enjoy being rich?
Now, he
you saying he doing it because he want to do it.
Yeah.
You saying he just doing it
just because he want to do it. And I think he hit it.
Here's what I have to say about Tyler Perry, all right? Like, y'all know how much I love. Like, I don't really fuck with white people. Y'all know, like, I love my black and brown people very, very, very much, right?
We love y'all too.
Yeah. But where I feel like it's obvious that I'm white at the end of the day is because I don't enjoy Tyler Perry movies. Like, that's where I'm drawing a line in the sand. Tyler Perry is that fucking line. You feel me? I can't get jiggy with that shit.
Not gonna lie, you probably about the only person in the world who don't enjoy Tyler Perry movies.
No, here's look, man. I like Daddy's Little Girls.
What did
he had a couple that was.
I like that one.
He had a couple that was.
What about the plays?
I don't know the plays, but that's what I'm saying.
The
I never got down. I never got down with Tyler Perry in that dress, bro. Like I always seen it for what it is. Mm-hmm. You know. So I mean, but listen. So let's touch on this last.
I love my black people so much. I think that y'all deserve better than Tyler Perry. You feel me? And I'm gonna raise the bar.
Yeah, but like I said though, we don't want to offend anybody from that community.
No, I'm offensive. You just put it on me. It's Lush.
Yeah. Well, you said black women defend him the most, but I have my own opinion. You want to know what I think?
Come on.
What you gotta say?
I just want to say, well, I'm not gonna be so quick to defend anybody, but I have a firm belief in you know there's people who went through the process and actually transitioned into womanhood. And then there's niggas in wigs. It's a nigga in a wig, okay? I could spot a nigga in a wig very easily. And those be the main ones who lately have been coming for born women and trying to knock us up out of our spaces. So honestly, I'm not about to be so quick to defend anybody who trying to take my motherfucking spot. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, maybe in like 10 to 15 years, it's gonna be kind of grimy.
It's gonna get
grimy now.
It's gonna get grimy. I got a question I want to ask later, which kind of touches on that. But yeah, we're gonna get back to that. But so the allegations came from Mr. Derek Dixon. Okay, for those that
pause, Dixon. Name, when I first heard that, I was like, "Whoa, wow, Dixon, where? Where's the
him?
You can't take that serious.
Nah,
alleged Dixon.
So basically, Mr. Derek Dixon, he's an actor. He said the two first met when Dixon worked at an opening party for Tyler Perry Studios. In the lawsuit, Dixon alleges that Perry encouraged him to try his hands at acting, offered him TV roles in Ruthless and later The Oval. Dixon accepted the jobs, but is alleging that during his employment, Perry harassed him, groped him, and then retaliated against him when he did not reciprocate Perry's unwanted advances, according to the complaint. Perry, who is reportedly worth $1.4 billion, said that his attorney though his attorney that he let someone get close to him, but that he now considered the relationship was nothing more than setting up a scam. I really like to know how somebody that you want to put your penis inside set up a scam on you, because I heard a dude got receipts. He got text messages. Yeah, you know, kind of send them pictures of things. Him standing next to jet skis and, hey, what do you think about this? And then so I hear allegedly, right? So I hear he sent him a text message in the picture, and then the guy Dixon, he said, hey man, those are some nice, that's a nice jet ski. He said, oh well, what about the guy what about the dude standing next to the jet ski?
Yeah, like, don't I look fine?
Yeah,
dude?
You feel me? Like he fishing. Like, I just think that's crazy. But it's like, I'm not surprised. Now, I'm surprised about, of course, the SA allegations, okay? Mm-hmm. I am, but I'm not surprised that it is starting to come to the surface that there is a huge possibility that Tyler Perry is homosexual. Only reason I say that is because, have you ever seen Alex Cross? Have you ever seen any movie where he has a love interest and he tries to be gay? He's acting straight. Like that, you can tell he's acting straight. Like it's just
That's
not
interesting.
It don't connect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I honestly don't give a fuck about his sexuality.
Nobody does.
I will say that I kind of thought he was a little bit zesty this whole time.
That's
so
what I thought.
It is what it is.
It just is what it is.
It's the spray on haircuts for me. That's what bothers me.
Come on.
The spray-on haircuts.
The spray-on haircuts, yeah. But I will say this. Shouts to Tyler Perry for like literally creating Black Hollywood essentially and the whole ecosystem.
Wait a minute, we're not gonna do
that. Hold on. When I say
so
when I say Black Hollywood, I don't mean Black people's contributions.
Yeah, because it was Black Hollywood way.
No. So what I'm referring
Wesley
to.
Snipes had more of a play in it than.
That's what I'm saying.
No. There's several. There's hundreds, thousands of people that predated him. But him creating this entire this
that
studio
empire,
that
his own empire
over there in Atlanta.
I'll give it to you.
Feel
I'll
me?
give it to you.
That is it's literally relocated the whole entire map of where films are made. Now Georgia's this hotbed for films and all that.
He definitely.
Wait a minute. Okay, here's my question though. Do you think he would have amassed the empire that he has if he did not secretly have that lifestyle? Because there are people. It's not a secret in some circles that he has those those tendencies. Right, so we all know that to get to a certain point,
you gotta jerk someone off at some point. You feel me? It's just inevitable.
Skip that step.
I'm just saying. So, do you think that Tyler Perry would be as successful if he wasn't as open, allegedly, to that lifestyle?
No, I think it probably helped. He was on Epstein Island, you feel me? And Epstein was like, "Hey, Tyler, these guys over here are into this." You feel me? Probably, I don't know. I'm hypothesizing. I'm not trying to really put Tyler Perry on the Epstein list.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm just saying it probably did help his career. Fools are on some fruity ass shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But listen. I have to say this before we move on. Tyler Perry, no shade. Shout out to you. You are definitely a mogul. You doing your thing, but sir, let your freak flag fly.
Yeah, it's you're not popping because your movies are good. We know it's because you're gay.
Tyler
Perry
duh. To eat that ass.
To me, the case is closed. Dick in.
Shout out to Travis Ford in the studio.
The case is closed.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to Travis Ford in the studio.
Travis Ford, Margaret
Travis, we on tour.
The thoughts and opinions of Travis Ford do not reflect the opinions of Five Stacks and Calisfinestradio.
Some liquor.
Right here.
Yeah, that's my Twizzy right here. Come on.
Tyler Perry was trying to eat that ass.
He was.
That go crazy. All right, so let's talk about this. Okay, this is my innovative thought for the evening. Okay, the streets have become a joke. Lies and manipulation seem to dominate the politics of the city, and platforms like No Jumper, Say Cheese, and The Shade Room have pushed and blurred the lines of what is entertainment. Okay, so I make that statement, Lush. Now,
we're the devil.
No, wait a minute.
We're the
devil. Wait a minute, because I want to sink my teeth into this.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, your boss.
Let's just blame Say Cheese. If we're being fair, let's just blame Say Cheese.
Hold on, listen. So listen,
Say Cheese.
Your boss, and I'm assuming to some level your friend.
Yeah.
You know, your boss, Adam 22. Okay. That dude is stupid paid. My opinion don't mean a fuck ass thing to that man. But I'm gonna say this. We all know the size of No Jumper, the size of the platform, the impact that it has on the culture, the reach that it has acquired, and that is definitely because of the smart business sense of Josh and Adam and whoever else is behind the scenes. Shout out to them.
Facts.
Okay, I'm being impartial. A lot of people not gonna be impartial.
Pop your shit, player.
So I'm gonna give.
We're friends. We don't stand up formalities.
Yeah.
Pop your shit.
Doubt.
No disclaimers.
So listen. So it is to be respected for the fortune that it has amassed. However, don't you think your friend is tired of his platform being disrespected? You have a ton of smaller content creators out there that your platform eats off of. Okay? Because even when they're doing negative reaction videos, they're still keeping No Jumper in the algorithm. No press is bad press.
Oh, that's what's happening? They're keeping us in the
No,
algorithm?
no.
All right, wait,
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me land, Lush. I'm gonna give you the floor.
Go ahead.
Let me land.
Go ahead.
What I'm telling you,
I wasn't aware of that.
Because, okay, wait a minute. If you are an artist, let's break this down in these terms. If you're an artist, you viral on the gram, but you can't sell tickets to your show, which means people in the seats, how successful are you going to be? If you don't have anybody sharing your content, clipping your content, reporting on your content, recording your content, regurgitating your content, nobody knows who the fuck you are. That's with any platform.
True.
Okay, so like I said, it's kudos and it's shout out to the platform for amassing the success it has, and that is due to the business sense of your boss. I'm not taking nothing from that man on that level.
I think he just got lucky. For being honest.
Yeah, but that's with anybody. That's with anybody.
He just wanted to do some.
You can
shit
say
he
I'm
thought was
lucky.
cool.
You can say I'm lucky because I know Travis and he was the one that linked this together for me to sit with you. So Kobe Bryant always said that luck is where preparation meets opportunity.
This is true.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can't take nothing from the man on that level. But however, let me take it back around and I want you to talk. Don't you think he get tired of the platform being disrespected? This is a multi-million-dollar platform being talked about like it is trash on a consistent basis. I don't know about anybody else in here that owns a business, and there's quite a few. But how the fuck would anybody feel if, as hard as you working for your brand, everybody's saying it's fucking trash, and you know it's not?
Well, okay, so how many people on a daily basis you think go to Chipotle and are dissatisfied with their service?
Thousands.
They're dissatisfied with what, and they go on Yelp, they go on Instagram, they go on X, formerly known as Twitter, and they pop their shit, right? Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Essentially, it's the same thing, but what would make the owner of Chipotle very unhappy would be is if those people stop going there and stop spending money. Okay. You feel me? Buying
People
them.
gonna still go to Chipotle.
They gonna still go to Chipotle.
For their bad service.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then they get something for free. Now they want to keep coming back.
But
So-
we know. But look,
So you touched on a lot of things.
ahead, brother.
You made some good points. You made some really solid points. Now, so when you brought up the reaction channels, and I really like the analogy you used for like, okay, an artist that can't fill the seats, all right? So the reason why that artist probably couldn't fill the seats is because they didn't have interesting music, right? So if we, No Jumper, had boring ass content that nobody gave a fuck about or cared to make reactions about, yeah, we probably wouldn't get as much algorithmic love and we wouldn't do as many numbers. But that's because we make content that's resonating with the people, good, bad, and ugly. Now, if you're reacting to content on the internet, if I like give a glowing review, okay, let me just ask all of y'all in the room, simple question. There's two videos right next to each other. You can click on one. One of them is, I love this album. The other one is, this album is trash. LOL. Which one you gonna click
probably
on?
the one.
Okay.
The one that they say is trash.
Okay.
Because I want to see how bad it is.
So doing critique-based content is gonna resonate way more with people.
Okay, I'll give you that. But here's the rub with that though. This is the next question that I got for you. Is that organic though? Are there conversations that take place when that camera not running? Now, I'm not saying it's a group meeting and everybody's like, okay, then you're gonna do this and then you're gonna do that. But it's like a situation like the suspect and Kelpie situation. Anybody nudge suspect? Anybody tell suspect, bro? Hey, this nigga go do what you gotta do. Swing. Do if it happened or other situations that have happened. The 607 Unk situation with the blood shit with Munchie B. Shout out to 607 Unk Munchie B. Situations like that. Where are there nudges? Are there winks?
Good
Are
question.
there taps? You know what I mean? Or is this all organic?
No, there's definitely winks and nudges, but like the results is completely organic. Like for example, like you brought up the Kelpie situation, right? Okay. So do you think that Adam would want to risk potentially being sued and like lose 6 figures of income over maybe getting 50,000, 100,000 extra views? It makes no sense from a business perspective, right? But and think about this. Now, the Travis can tell you firsthand. I invited Travis to come. I didn't do the proper organization on the back end. 3,000 Crips came through. You feel me? Like popped up at the office.
And a bad bitch.
You feel me?
I
And a
was
bad
there.
bitch. You feel me?
3,000 Crips and a bad bitch.
And a cake. And you feel me? There is a zebra. There is a fucking There's an airplane with, you feel me? There's all kinds of crazy, all kinds of shit, right? What wound up happening is the police came, they weren't allowed in the building, all this shit, and then Travis and the homegirl are shooting porn there within 3 weeks. Right. You would think it's fake as fuck, right? You would think it's all set up. I get why you're asking the question, but nah, it's really, we're just so deep in the fuck shit, it comes natural.
Can I play devil's advocate real quick? I think Adam and his team, and anybody who's smart knows that controversy breeds reactions and breeds attention. So the more you're dropping trivial topics and topics that irk people or disgust people, the more they're going to put in their 2 cents, and then it's going to bring in those people who going to defend No Jumper and defend the topic or whatever the case is, because it don't matter how close or tight or vanilla you want to be. There's people in this world that are into some crazy shit that are going to enjoy what's going on.
So, but what if that controversy is based in an extreme dislike of 2 parties when it comes to race or sexuality, or you know what I'm saying, or situations like that? Because the culture vulture thing always rings bells, right? I know it's coming. Okay, so, and my thing is
what
that
about culture condors? They're bigger than vultures.
I have to call out.
Don't change the subject.
They also eat off
No,
cartridges.
it's okay. No,
the biggest.
I don't fall for the spin, baby. I know what we here to do.
No, we're the biggest vulture.
I know what
we're the
we here to
biggest.
do.
We're bigger than all the vultures.
Here's my thing.
We're the megazord of vultures.
But this also rounds. But that's the question that I'm asking. Is it basically just a viewpoint of No Jumper that is pretty much fuck the average creator? Because when you really think about it, like I said, those creators do have a hand in helping to grow the brand, to help to maintain the brand. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, how often, because I hear so many shows where it's like, we're not gonna say their name. They're not getting no clout from. Like, what the fuck does it hurt to say somebody's fucking name?
But here's
if they use that platform.
But you see the huge contradiction you just made from the previous question you asked. So you said all these people are talking shit about y'all. Okay. You think your boss gets tired of hearing all these creators shitting on your platform? And then your next question is, why don't you just shout these guys out? Okay. Show them some love.
Because I feel like there's a reason I'm saying that. Because I'm feeling that when it looked like a Muppet, by the way, when you do that. But listen.
You feel me?
No. Listen, okay, I said that for a reason. Because I feel like that's the solution. If there's more independent creators that
negotiate with terrorists.
No, it's not. They're not terrorists because half of them. No. They're not terrorists because half of them are creators that started off as fans of the platform, but then when they didn't get any acknowledgement, or something was misconstrued, or they got into it with somebody else on the platform that got nothing to do with the rest of the cast. Okay.
Villain origin story.
What's that?
It's a villain origin story.
Oh, not for me.
No, not you, but like in general, this is the villain origin story.
Look. Rich Trapper. Rich Trapper.
This is the Rich Trapper story.
You feel
right
what
here.
I'm saying?
100%.
Like, shout out to Rich Trapper.
100%.
But that's
me and Rich Trapper got something coming soon.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I ain't gonna say nothing else. Me and Rich Trapper about to fuck everyone's world up.
You about to get in gloves?
I didn't say that. I just said me and Rich.
Stop fucking playing.
I just said me and Rich Trapper got something coming for y'all.
You better not get no gloves with that man, bro. Have you seen how that dude?
Hey, all I said was I can't say nothing else. I'm gonna give you. Already said too much.
Okay.
Wasn't supposed to say that.
Right, well, shout
but me and
out
Rich
to Rich
Trapper. Yeah, but shouts to Rich Trapper. Yeah. But I will say, the Rich Trapper trajectory is very problematic as far as this goes.
Yes.
It's very problematic.
Yes.
Because like essentially, let's say like your platform is No Jumper. Like this is your platform, right?
Yes.
So anybody that wants to be acknowledged by y'all, all they got to do is talk shit, and then you have to put them on.
Okay.
That's essentially what you just said.
Yes.
So now anyone could just come out the cut and be like, fuck this platform, and then because, you're not showing love to up-and-coming creators? He should come on over here, bro. You said fuck me. Hell yeah. It's a good way to sit in there. You said fuck me. We should be homies.
But Lush, I feel like that's the fucking boss thing to do. Adam does that shit all the time. He'll hire an enemy to somebody that pissed him the fuck off.
For sure.
Just to dangle that shit.
But you have to be like an enemy that's actually got motion. That's the thing. I don't give a fuck who it is.
It's more factors to it.
Yes.
It's more factors than just that.
Exactly. Not It can't be just because that's like saying, "Oh, I've been a Utah Jazz fan the entire life. I had a John Stockton jersey in 7th grade. Could I be a part of the team? There's 15 roster spots. Could I just? You feel me? What?
Be one of them athletes.
That shit don't even make sense. No, be dope.
one of them top
You feel
guys.
me? Get in the game, and
in
then
the work.
then if you pop your shit, you might get acknowledged. But any Tom, Dick, and Raheem and Joselito off the block, nah, player. You feel me? You gotta. You feel me? Like, come on. Yeah.
You know what? Hey, look, to tap.
You feel
Let me
me?
tap on this.
I get what you're saying. I
Rodrigo,
get
any
what
of
you're
those
saying.
motherfuckers.
Let me
You
tap.
feel me?
Let me tap on this. Now, you're an honorary Southsider. Okay?
Honorary.
Or-
No, he is a Southside.
Honorary.
Okay, wait, hold on. Well, this came from this has come from other platforms from the food community. That
Coming
say
from
you're honorary
YouTube.
Southside.
I'll take
You know
it.
what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
I'll take it.
You take it.
Yeah, I'll
You
take
feel
it.
me? Like, no disrespect whatsoever.
No,
Okay.
I promise. I think I'll get through
Okay.
the long cold nights.
However,
I'm dying.
okay, historically there's been like problems between Southsiders and the African American
And the blacks fool? Yeah, sometimes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, okay, you probably have heard questionable things from both sides in conversations that are not on camera, backstage. You know what I'm saying? You've heard questionable things from both sides. Fuck them. Nah, fuck them. I know you've heard those.
Yeah.
Because I'm a member of the media and I'm
Yeah.
privy to certain shit. And it's like, God damn, bro, I'm
Don't-
here for this.
But you got friends of different races, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. I got Hispanic artists I've worked with.
Yeah.
Black artists. I hear things.
You got
know?
any Japanese friends? You heard how they talk about Chinese people?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Whoa.
But this is
You
my
thought
question.
you knew racism until you seen that.
This my question.
I want to see what that's like.
This the question. Yo, this the question that I got. How do you balance that, right? Like, I know you got love for everybody.
Yeah.
But you don't never hear, you know what I'm saying, from one side or the other. Hey, man, why do you fuck with them? You know
Oh.
what I'm saying? Like, whether it's from, I'm saying, like,
I
from
get
from
that.
either
Yeah, I
side.
get that all
Why
the
you fuck
time.
with those niggas? Why you fuck with those essays? Like, and then it's like you in the middle because you try to show love to everybody.
No, for sure, I get that all the
How
time.
do you
but-
navigate that?
Well, here's the
That's
thing.
why I
So,
stopped dating Spanish niggas, because they always got like a racist auntie or a racist granny or uncle or something that just don't fuck with niggas.
Tia Helena doesn't like you, fool. You, can't
You
come-
already know too. But I like you though. It's okay. I don't want to hear that shit.
Go ahead, Lush, man.
That's fucking hilarious, first of all. So I'm from West LA. We're one of the most culturally diverse parts of the entire world. You feel me? Like, my hood is predominantly Mexican, but we got white boys. There's black fools from my hood. There's Asians, Middle Eastern. We're literally like the United Nations. So, like, the race thing really didn't ever hit me like that. You feel me? I know that everybody racist. You feel me? Like, we all racist. We've all said racist shit. We all use racism is a way. Like, there's two things
Hey,
about
Stacks,
race.
that's including black people?
Yeah.
We ready to admit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Look, let me tell you something, man. When I'm driving on the road and a black person cut me off, fucking nigga. I don't say ER. I say nigga, but I say hard as fuck, cause I mean that. Now,
Everybody
for a
can
nigga-
get it when it comes to a
anybody
black
can
person.
fucking get
Everybody
that
can
shit,
get
man.
it.
So it's like, you know what I mean.
we loving.
But however though,
I do the same thing in traffic.
but see how. But,
It's the same word and everything.
Hold on.
but see, here's the thing. Now
I was just
we
gonna
talked
get your
about.
nigga card.
Now,
I have it. Thank you. Yeah.
Now we
You-
talked
you-
about how you navigated. Right, Lush? Now, right now, you got a little. I won't say smoke, but it's a little fucking It's a little smoke, a little bit. It's not, you know what I mean?
Steam? Some
But you
steam?
got a little steam. There we go. You got a
steam?
little steam with both sides. Number one, on the South side of the situation, I heard this a lot of Southsiders a little upset about some of the comments that you made. You talking about your blood.
Hey, well, check this out. I stay in the Westlake district, MacArthur Park. You feel me? I be on Wilshire and Rampart all day, every day. I'm in the middle of the SA's hood. Nobody has ever said a motherfucking word to me. I'm from a motherfucking hood. I ain't got no calls from some big homies. Ain't nobody said, hey, Lush, you shouldn't say or do that. So what the fuck is they
Well, I
talking
mean,
about?
what about-
I be seeing little reaction videos on
Yeah.
YouTube. I don't take that shit seriously.
Yeah.
I don't give until my big homies or like some big homies, you feel me? I get a high call. Yeah, then it might be a different dynamic. I ain't got no calls about
So
this.
what about-
I got calls when I turned down Flacco's fade. They was mad about that. You feel
Why
me?
did you turn-
Like,
somebody
because
need to
I
be-
was at work.
Wait, no, I'm not gonna.
Because
do it.
I was
I'm
at
not
work.
gonna-
That would have been
kept it real.
retarded. I did it. I did it. Here,
said, "I was at work."
let me
That's
rephrase.
funny.
Let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase that. When I quote unquote turned down Flacco's
Yeah,
fade.
man.
You feel me? Like,
Listen, bro.
Let me say
listen.
it like this.
I know. Listen, I know that Flacco would never give me the time of day, at least at the level that I'm at right now in terms of his eyes. So I'm not even gonna bother talking my shit when it come to him. But yo, why has nobody just one? Like when I was in high school, we used to have what was called a shut up hit. Like just one to the mouth, just one good one to. You ain't even gotta beat this nigga ass.
No, real talk.
It's just one to the mouth and make nigga just check yourself. Like, damn, bro, maybe I should watch what I say now. And why nobody ever gave him one of those?
He's
Those
grown
things
a lot.
still circulating around.
He's grown a lot.
But I don't know, bro. He do say he say such way out. Shout out to Flacco though. You know what? I love his when he's not doing salacious titles and he actually doing deep dives. I fuck with it.
No, I feel you.
I fuck with it because he's very, very, very informative. I think when he puts his own opinion into the journalism, that's when it goes awry. Because you know what I mean. He just has he has a tether kind of line of thinking.
You know what? You're such an intelligent dude. But I feel like your view on YouTube, you're like the white people in the 1970s that were like, oh, we got to change the rules of the NBA. These black guys are dunking too much. You like, that's literally what you like sound like when you talk about, yeah, but they're using salacious titles. You mean playing the game? You mean putting numbers on the board? You mean maximizing the potential? I understand like integrity of content. I do understand that.
I have integrity as a journalist.
And I respect the fuck out of that, but it's all in the way shit gets framed, right? Like, for example, like I'm trying to give y'all good clips. We can talk about the Tyler Perry thing, but isn't it a better clip? Lush one says he don't fuck with Tyler Perry, and this is where he differs from black people.
Okay.
What is, or you could even title it something more fucked up. What does Lush say he doesn't like about black people? That's a fucked up title. You feel me? Like
You just found the fucking title for the show.
Like, but that's
You just found the fucking title. And we gonna put that in quotes.
like,
For
We
this
gonna put that in
segment.
quotes.
do you understand how much better that is?
And you can clip that too.
I feel it. I fuck with it.
I seen it. Hey, look, I seen the text from Tyler Perry, bro. You can't fake those. You was trying to eat that ass.
He's trying to eat some booty. He just wanted to toss some salad, croutons, Caesar dressing. Yeah.
I think I done reached my limit when hearing Tyler Perry eating ass in the show. I have reached my limit with that. I really don't want them mental pictures.
I do feel you though. I do feel you. 1,000%.
No, but this is you know what, and I feel like, and this is my next point, Lush. I feel like you like your the most underrated quality as a podcaster and a journalist is your ability to debate. I really sit there and I listen to. A lot of times you get poo-pooed. They poo-poo you and they be trying to.
I'm smarter than all of
brush
them.
you. I'll be saying
smarter than all of them by a significant margin.
Yeah, because people went, especially like I remember when Dejan Paul used to be on that platform and y'all would talk about music.
Yeah.
You knew what the fuck you was talking about a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Because you actually listen to these people.
Yeah, like
you actually
Dejan was talking circles around everybody over there with his knowledge
Yes,
until I came
shout
back
out
and was
Dejan
like,
Paul. Yeah. Shout
hey,
out Media Spill. Yeah.
I was like, listen, Dejan, I'ma beat you in trivia real quick. I'ma beat you worse than you beat Big Swift when y'all ran that fade. You feel me? Shout out to my dog, Big Swift.
That's right.
But yeah, you feel me? So yeah, I'ma beat Dejan. Pause.
So there's a fine line between culture vulture and people who were just raised up into the culture.
Well,
for
that's
sure.
what I'm saying, and it always seems to be kind of. Always seems to be kind of like a civil war. That's why I can't put it.
No, it's
all
just
up.
really easy to like if a white person does some dumbass shit and they're like in hip hop culture or adjacent to black culture in any
We
way.
gonna remind
I
you
know
you're
what I
white.
mean, like, you're white.
So
You know, but
fast.
you're white.
We gonna remind you you're white
This
so
is your
fast.
place.
That's it.
No, this is what it is. No, I'm gonna tell you. This
it's
is
a fact.
But look, I'm gonna tell you what it really is, as in terms of people that were born in the culture versus people that assimilated the culture. Here's the issue: it creates kind of like a civil war a little bit, because the people that are from the underground, like myself, it's certain people that we respect and we put up on a pedestal because of their accomplishments that don't get that shine. And then it seems like they get looked over for somebody who, like you said, is the bigger draw, the person with more emotion. Like there's been SoundCloud rappers and people like and influencers on the No Jumper platform that I ain't know who the fuck they was, but they had a viral video or they got a certain following. But at the end of the day, like this shit didn't have as many views. It's probably just an argument between you and Brandon will have.
And
On
trust
some real
me,
shit.
I agree. Like, trust me, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I've been trying to help out artists for years. I've signed different artists. I've worked with so many different artists. Some of them became really successful. Some of them didn't. And the best artists that I ever worked with never reached the altitude that I knew that they deserve to. You feel me? And it's just kind of talent and success are not mutually exclusive, unfortunately.
And people that play the game, like you said, some people that's playing the game and some people who just try to do it the right way and never get the recognition that they're supposed to have or whatever.
Exactly.
It's sad, but it's true.
Yeah, dude should have just let fucking Tyler Perry eat his ass. You feel me? Like,
there it is.
He'd be rich and famous.
There it is.
No more of that.
No more. Yeah. That's the last one.
That case is closed.
So listen.
Dick's in.
The booty's closed.
Dick's in. That case is closed.
Dick's out. Dick's out.
Speaking of which,
Oh, yeah, let's
so
talk about pussy
my
and
boy,
ass. Come on now.
Shake Baby, talk to me about this whole, the corn incident at No Jumper. He, my boy Travis said you was there. He didn't say you did nothing, but what was that experience like?
Corn, that's a new term for me.
Well, we got YouTube,
Oh, okay. Yes. So I was so freaking uncomfortable at first.
Okay.
But then I thought about it, I'm like, I could do this again. You feel me?
Wait,
Like,
but what did you do?
I didn't do a damn thing. I watched.
Oh, you just watched?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I was there to dance and stuff like that. Like shout out to all my dancers. We know to keep our ones on us and stuff like that.
Okay.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
You did?
I saw the
Went
video.
down?
Turned
It was
up.
lit?
We
Yeah, it
be
was pretty lit.
Oh, I had a headstand on the pool table. We was lit.
Yeah, I
We
definitely
was
want to
lit.
see that motherfucking video. Hell yeah! Now I got a question though. When
Step it up.
this is for a female that's not used to that type of atmosphere. While you were there and you were watching, moisture, little wetness. Did it turn you on to watch that in person?
It would have if I wasn't so focused on. I was there to make some money. I was on my bag, like trying to get in
Money
and get
do
out.
trump
You
that.
know what I'm
Money
saying?
trumps the
But,
nut any day. Yes, it do.
But
I know for a
pussy
female.
going in dick. It would have been so much better if it was like a bottle of water involved because old girl spit was just so dry, and I'm just like, bitch, drink some water. You feel me? But other than that, it was a turn on for sure. You know? Like I definitely do it again.
Do you feel like content creation could be something that you interest? Cause you're very nice looking, Shaky, like for real. So like, would you ever consider doing content like that, whether it's OnlyFans or adult film or anything like that?
So, some of y'all probably trying to figure out where y'all know me from. I do some cam girling and stuff like that, but I just do it on like lesser known sites than OnlyFans and stuff like that because I do a lot to separate my TV personality from my dancer side. And
you on the
stuff
Meet
like
Me app?
that. No.
Okay.
See, you putting me on the shit. You feel me?
Yeah, Playboy.
See?
Yeah.
Live Meet is another one. Live
You
Meet
feel
is
me?
another one.
I'll be on Feed Finder and all that shit. Chatterbait. I'll be going up on Chatterbait.
Hey, shout out Chatterbait.
So I do mostly
I
solo.
ain't gonna lie, Chatterbait be having
Shout out Chatterbait. You feel me? They be
Yeah,
flagging me
boy.
sometimes, but you feel me? I do mostly solo and stuff like that. I never thought about doing partnering and stuff like that because I don't play about my pussy. You get what I'm saying? Like I like to. Yeah, if anything, I would like say if I had like a boyfriend who I was fucking with for a couple of years, like me and him would be going in because I know that he'll be around for a couple of years. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not about to keep finding a bunch of different partners to film with and shit like that.
Speaking of which, y'all know who Bonnie Blue is?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even plan on bringing this up, but I've got to touch bases on this. No pun intended. Now with Bonnie Blue, okay, now she got banned from Twitch.
Yeah, no, from OnlyFans.
Excuse me. I say Twitch. Oh, that was Christian Rock. Okay, yeah, but she got banned off OnlyFans because she was doing a thing called she liked to call a petting zoo, where basically she was inside of a house inside of a box, and it's like the house is full of people, of men, and they pretty much can do whatever they want to her.
I feel like that was the itty bitty box that Sugar Free was talking about in that one verse. You feel me? Like that was the itty bitty box.
I want to know the dimensions of this box.
Well, I mean,
when you
look,
say box,
let me put this in perspective.
The dimensions of that box. How about that?
Let me put.
Yeah, she would.
Let me put this in perspective for you. Bonnie Blue's whole goal is by the time she retired from the game, she want to have 10,000 bodies on her. No cap. That's what she wants.
so it's just
probably
running
more.
through
Yeah,
her like an
probably
open house.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Now, she was talking with Andrew Tate, right? And one of the things that she said was she feels that, and Andrew Tate said really, was that the way things are headed sexually for women is that the ones that are about their money, they're gonna could possibly become this is my term I'm gonna coin now, a virginity consultant, right? So like, let's say that you got, two parents and they've got a really sheltered son and he's never been with a woman, doesn't really understand women like that, and he becomes of age to have sex, and they're really overprotective parents, so they want to control that experience. You see what I'm saying? And you got people like Bonnie Blue.
Oh, that's not gonna fuck the kid up at all. Hey, Dad, Mom, buy me a hooker. I can't get any pussy.
Weren't they just mad at Boosie for the same shit?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what Boosie, Birdman with Lil Wayne, it was the same kind of thing. He put the women up there for him. Like,
so now they want to put a price tag on it.
Well, I mean, this is my thing. It might be a controversial take, but it doesn't really bother me all that much, right?
What is she doing wrong?
That's what I'm saying. I don't see a problem with it. And honestly, what's the alternative, right? I'm a 40-something year old man. My son is 17 years old. If I don't want that much control, but if I can save my son from what the fuck I had to go through sexually with women, like being the awkward phase, learning it, if I could save him from that.
You can't save him
Nah,
from
let
shit.
him learn.
You can't save
let
him
him
from
learn.
shit. Let me tell
You
you
don't gotta
why.
save
Let me
your
tell you
son.
why. You went to sex ed?
Yeah.
You went to sex ed?
Yes.
We all learned about trichomonitis, the clap. We all learned about that shit, and we all still at least caught the clap at least twice. So you can't really prevent a lot of this shit that goes on. A person going to experience what they're going to experience. Now, I do agree that you could probably guide them through it, you feel me, so that they can make the decisions when they cross that bridge. But you can't stop a teenager from exploring and stuff like that. You can only pray to God that somebody don't show them that before they supposed to know about it.
Man, when I was 10 or 11 years old, my mom bought a fucking a pack of Trojan Magnums and put it on a banana, showed me how to put a condom on. Literally, you feel me?
See, that was a little.
No, I think that was great. That was great.
Was a little borderline.
I was psyched. I was like, I asked her to. I was like, Mom, like, I'm asking her questions. She's like, da 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 da, like she did that, and I was like, that was dope. You feel me? But if like my parents took like a vested, active interest in like sexualizing me at a young age, I'd probably feel uncomfortable with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm 27 years old. I still don't know how to put a condom on a dick. So tell your mom to call.
Yeah. My mom's for sure. Mom's for sure used to be doing
No,
tricks on it.
you can put your own condom on your own dick.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna be able to sustain an erection if a bitch don't put a condom on for me. Like, it's because it's like,
It's a lot of focus to that shit. It's focus.
I'd rather not wear a
learned that
condom.
it's the direction you gotta roll it.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't used a condom.
yeah, okay.
I literally have not used a condom since
Ladies,
the
stay
Clinton
away from
administration.
A man after my own
Like-
heart. That's a man after my own heart. I
No,
swear.
it's literally- I would say Bill Clinton for sure. Maybe George
Not Bill
Bush
Clinton.
Jr. was in office when I used a condom for the last time. Like, yeah.
We're not gonna speak on that because people got a lot of different ideas of when and where you should use a condom.
Oh, like during head? I'll literally ninja kick a bitch. You feel me? Like,
Why y'all want that shit in y'all mouth anyway with a condom on? Like, that don't even make sense. Like, I would think that would suck for a woman that to suck a nigga dick with a condom on. Like, that's
What's the point?
that's
yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying.
licking a Power
Like,
Ranger
and you
action
gotta
figure.
taste that shit. Like, y'all gotta hate that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You looking at me like you asking me?
hey, look, Shay.
Yeah, why you be doing that?
You know,
Get the fuck
this is not this is not only a podcast interview. This could be a job interview. I'm just saying.
fucking crying.
No, I'm just-
Tyler Perry
I am
Studios.
not. Not Tyler. He put the Tyler Perry tags on it.
okay.
Tyler Perry out of it.
Yeah.
So let me wind it. So let me wind it back around. Okay. So, what is the mission statement, Lush, of No Jumper, and what kind of imprint do you think it will leave at the end of the day? Because nothing lasts forever. Yeah, nothing lasts forever. Eventually, No Jumper will reach its peak to the point where I don't want to sell it off or whatever the case may be. What is the lasting effects or impact you feel it will have?
Even if No Jumper had stopped 5 or 6 years ago, the imprint is 1,000% indelible. Like, No Jumper has launched so many careers and done so much. No Jumper, in its essence, is supposed to be a bridge for burgeoning cutting-edge talent to reach a mass audience. That's always what it was supposed to be. That's always what it is gonna be in its essence. You feel me? Anything else, whatever little side quest we go on, whatever little, you feel me, altercations of different personalities get in, is inconsequential to the overall mission, which is why, like, R.I.P. Juice World, XXX Tentacion, Draco the Ruler, Lil Peep, you feel me? Like, these guys got their first major interview on this platform.
Absolutely.
That's changing the culture, you feel me? That's not cannibalizing, that's not vulturizing the culture. Okay. That's like literally like planting seeds and watching that motherfucker grow type shit.
Right.
So,
Okay.
that's how I look at it.
Okay, I can dig that. Okay. Now it's time. Now I gotta get a little messy. Lush. This next question.
Please, I like that.
Okay, is the DJ Academics? Because it's right now, it's a war going on. You got DJ Academics.
Yeah.
And we'll say fuck it. We'll say Whack 100 because he threw his hat in the ring.
Yeah.
He said he with DJ Academics if it pop off. We already know how Adam feel about Fig Community World, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lot of people attached to both of these brands. My question is this isolated between those three, or is this full square war in terms of the staff? Like, are there gonna be shows where all of y'all start taking shots, or are y'all kind of staying out of this?
I personally don't give a fuck, and like those dudes are all chill ass dudes and all, but like when
Shout
you want
to make Fig Community World.
yeah, shouts to Fig Community. But when you want to talk about attachment, there's no greater attachment than Fig Community to TDE's ball sack. If we're being honest, you feel me? Like they're just like gripping on it like this, licking it. You got one of them are like using their nails to massage the shaft. Like they know how each member likes his sucked. They know how fucking J-Rock likes his balls licked. How Kendrick likes his sucked. How fucking Absol like that's what they like, bro.
Did you put something in Lush's drink?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, that's like
Shit.
no, like what? Like did I lie?
Bro,
like,
listen, man.
It's like the fountain of.
I'm staying out of this. Crop me out.
It's like I wonder is there like some kind of nuclear power in TDE sperm that makes that makes members like whoever's hold on. Does whoever sucks someone's dick from TDE get a deformity? Because T-Rail lost an arm, Smack lost a leg. Like, you feel me? Like, is that from the TDE? Is like, I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
Okay, well,
but no, I'm sober as a judge.
No, he's sober as fuck.
ZYXWBUT SRKP. ONMLK JIHGFEDCBA. You feel me? That's the alphabet backwards.
And a W.
Yeah, and a W.
Well, I mean, that's one man's opinion, man. I gotta lay your.
Nah, but shouts to the homies at Fig Community World. You feel me? Yeah.
Right. What was even the question after all that? You went off.
Okay. I guess we figured that the TDE beef isn't isolated. I guess less than officially throwing his head in the ring.
No, I mean, like, look, no. On some real shit, we've been like making fun of each other for like a year and a half.
All right. Okay.
Like, this is not that earth shattering. I'm just like way more clever. I'm just a lot more clever and funny and intelligent, so it like kind of hits harder.
Yo,
you feel me? Just eat them up right now.
I'm not.
Well,
listen, you do what you gotta do. Now, okay. Now, earlier we talked about the whole Southsider thing. Okay. Now let's talk about why you had smoke with the other community, my community. You had a guest on the show the other day. What's his name? Travis, the little
Brazy.
Brazy. Now Brazy was on that show. He used that word, man. He used that word, and
you're a Norteño?
He was not. Huh?
Are you a Norteño?
No.
Oh,
I heard.
Oh, the N-word.
The N-word. Yes.
Oh, he said his dad was black.
Okay, that dude ain't black. Let me tell you.
He did say his dad was black.
Man, let me tell you something, nigga. Motherfucking nigga, Brad Pitt is blacker than that kid, bro.
Wow.
Oh, my mama, bro. Like, he's not black at all. So, listen, my thing is,
if Brad Pitt
why
had
you
sex,
didn't? Hold on. Wait, hold on. I want a hush falls over the crowd right now because I'm genuinely. Hold on. Wait, because I need to ask this question. Why you didn't check that shit, bro? When he said that?
Because it didn't offend me.
Okay, but you have black friends, you have black acquaintances, you are very close with black people.
I love black people.
By your own admission.
Yeah.
And you know how offensive that word is to us when it comes out of the mouth of somebody that isn't a part of culture.
Well, no, he did not.
No,
He
he
did not
didn't
drop
drop,
the
no,
hard
he,
bar.
he didn't do that.
No.
But still, with us, that it's a rough,
I mean,
it's a rough patch.
I mean, like, I'll say this. I agree 100,000%. That word could be very offensive, and I will never, it is not my place to ever tell a black person how to feel as a result of hearing that word. You feel me? And I personally would never want to bring anybody discomfort, pain, or anything. You feel me?
Yeah.
With that being said, anybody that's taking Lil Brazy too seriously might need to, like, get their head examined. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to be offended or it's wrong for him to not say those words, but this dude, like, this dude diss Norteños, he diss Sureños, you feel me? Like, he swear to God he black, you feel me? Like, I think that there's probably gonna be I think some black kid his own age should beat his ass if they feel some type of way about it. But me, as a grown-ass white guy, like, telling him not to say that, I don't really think it holds that much weight.
Well, just like you said, you can't tell nobody how to feel. Like, you may be cool with it, but the nigga standing next to you might knock him right in his shit.
1,000%.
Like, my brothers was in high school knocking niggas out just for saying the N-word. You feel me? So with that being said, I feel like this has been a problem since way back when, and social media kind of blew it up. And it's always going to be people on both sides, which is, oh, anybody can say that word. And then it's going to be us who say, no, you need to watch your mouth, at least when you around niggas, actual niggas.
Well, yeah, for
So,
sure that. I
At
agree
least
with
give
that.
us that respect, because when you don't give us that respect and you give us a reason to trip on you, we gonna take it.
Now it's two.
I fuck with that.
Now listen. Now
Very
it's
reasonable.
two. Now it's two sides. It's two sides to this. I know how this is gonna sound coming from me. I definitely don't approve of it being used that way. But I also understand where Adam was coming from with it too. Why he kind of was like brushing off the fact people was criticizing at all about it. Because at the end of the day, as a journalist, it is not our job to control the voice. It is only our job to observe and to report the voice.
Boom.
Blush said a whole lot of way out shit up here on that microphone, and I'm not gonna tell him no or tell Cam, hey, clip that out. No, he can't say that. He can't, because it's my job as a journalist to get your true voice. So I do now. It might
trying to turn y'all
That's
up,
what
you
I'm
feel me?
saying,
Like,
and I appreciate
To
that.
be honest with
But
you,
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah,
here.
no, I hear you.
You see what I'm saying? And so I also understand the true spirit of fucking journalism, because you got some people that's probably over there in Iran that's reporting the news to the United States that's kicking it with Iranian soldiers right now after all that shit that went down. But they have to get that story on that side.
Facts.
So I do understand that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that it is a raw issue anytime that it comes down to that word. But I just felt like, I'm gonna move on, but I just really felt
You should
like,
ask Travis Ford why he's okay with him saying it.
No, well,
That's a real question.
I had a
Travis.
Yeah,
No,
Travis.
but
Travis.
Come to
I had a
the
conversation.
The black community
Travis.
wants to
I had a
hold you
conversation
accountable.
with Travis.
Shout out Travis.
What's
Travis
up,
brought me
bro?
through.
Chill.
Travis brought me through. We've been
Man,
low-key
good
going
shit.
on tour.
Yeah, we on
Shout
tour
out my
right now.
boy.
Shout out CM Mike. Shout out No Deal. We on tour right now.
Travis, you're setting black people back decades by
Shout out
allowing
Dash
Lil Brazy
Unlock.
to say the
Shout out Unlock TV.
Unlock TV, Dash Unlock,
Dash
and
Network,
Dash Network. Yeah, what the
Dash.
fuck going on?
We're gonna
out
shoot
Mozzie.
after the civil rights era in no time.
And Whack Man, cause Whack Man, he been calling me tripping, spazzing out. We ain't gonna
Whack
talk
man,
about it. He
hey,
been
look,
calling me
Whack man,
spazzing.
I gotta get you in this chair, bro. We
No,
gotta
next
talk.
week.
Most
He said
definitely.
next week.
Okay.
Whack pop up.
Yeah, I
Pop
gotta
up
get you in this
and
chair,
roll.
brother. I got some
Travis.
questions for you, bro.
Lush was saying, why is it okay for the people around you to say the N-word? That ain't N-words.
talking about one of my co-artists.
He said it. He
Hey, I
asked
would
the
like to.
question.
I know he a busy young man. I know he a busy young man. I know he a busy young man, but I'd like to get into his story. If you ever want to bring him through to sit down with me,
Yeah, we're gonna bring Brazy through to
Press him
get
too. Hold
racially
on.
abused.
We gonna press him
Yeah.
No, because I want to talk about his background. I want to see where he come from to feel that he does have, because he feels he has the leeway to talk like that for a reason. Somebody said it was cool. I'm not talking about y'all. But somebody down the line for him said it was cool.
Fucking Utah.
Yeah, somebody said it was cool, and I want to get into that.
Brazy come from a whole lot of shit. Like, we met Brazy in the park, bro. He was homeless.
Yeah.
So he's like a homeless child, you know.
What?
He was
he
a
is.
homeless child. He got an apartment now, though.
No, like
Shout out to
if his
Crazy.
real story, when people hear his real story,
he got a real story,
they're gonna
bro.
trip
No,
out on
I
him.
wanted
All
to.
that shit was
Yeah,
just for
we
the
gonna
shine.
talk. I want to talk
Brazy
about it.
got a
I'm gonna
real
talk
story.
about it with
Shout
him.
out Isaiah, you know, his manager.
Okay,
I
shout out
co-managed
Isaiah,
with him.
man.
Shouts out Isaiah, good dude.
Yeah, great man.
Most definitely.
I'm talking to him right now.
Okay.
But you know, Brazy, he just like looking for love in the wrong places. Gang.
That's all. That's all, man. But no, but that he got good guidance.
So basically, it's Travis Ford's fault that why he says the N-word.
That's what hey,
I can't put
that's
nothing
what he
on
gonna
my
tell
boy.
niggas when they ask, why is he saying nigga? He
That's
gonna
the
be like,
N-word pass.
he looking for love.
That's him.
So look, so listen, so
I made it cool.
so y'all.
Cool, Brazy. I made it cool.
So y'all listen, like, look. So we in the twilight of the
God.
show. No, y'all straight. Listen, we're in the.
If you cool with it, then I got it.
No doubt. Look, we're in the twilight of the show right now, so I want y'all go ahead and shout out what y'all got going on. Shake, baby, I'm gonna start with you.
That's
go
your
ahead.
mama.
That's right.
Okay, it's your girl Shake Baby, aka Juicy Exotic. You can also call me Shake the Antagonist if I piss you off enough. You know I love doing that.
That's right.
I'm a dancer, I'm a model, I'm a pole instructor. I'm anything you want me to be. I'll come exterminate roaches out your house if you want me to. You feel me? Like
A de-virginizing technician, potentially?
hustler. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Miss Juicy Exotic on everything, or Juicy Exotic. You can find me on everything. You feel me? So you can know me by both names and stuff like that. A real dancer know when to turn it up and turn it down. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, me and Shaky about to turn some shit up,
We
man.
finna turn some shit
I'm
up.
saying, man. Stay tapped in. Lush, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd be on the internet. You can find me and shit. Hey, shouts to the homies. You feel me? We turn it up.
Hey.
Hey, get on Fresh Clothing, West LA. Come on.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck I'm talking.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man.
I'll be on the internet.
Hey, but yo, I
You know
appreciate.
who the fuck I am, huh?
I really appreciate you coming down, man. Like,
shit
you know
was
what I'm
lit.
saying? Yo, definitely, bro. We locked in now, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no, that shit was lit as fuck.
definitely, bro. You know, shout out to Innovative Culture, everybody in the house. Shout out to Diamond Pressure Pros in the building too. You feel me? Lady Crazo in the building too. She gonna be sitting down with me. You know what I'm saying? Oh God. Hey, yo, she gonna be sitting down real quick. She got crazy story too. But yeah, man, I just listen to close this on out. Just know, you know what I mean. It's a lot of different platforms out here. No Jumper is a reputable platform, but there are a lot of other independent platforms that report on a lot of different things. Show love to one, if not one, but show love to all.
And that's what I do. You feel me? Like, that's why I came here to fuck with y'all. Obviously, Travis, my boy, but beyond that, you feel me? Like, that's my evil twin for real. But that's why they call me Mafia Lush. But I recognize talent like y'all, and I came to fuck with y'all. You
Most
feel me?
definitely.
So,
Yeah, we locked in. Hey,
Come
I
on,
take
man,
Kiki
you
promises.
already know.
Most definitely.
I take Kiki
Hey,
promises.
yeah.
You locked
Yeah,
in with
yeah, yeah.
That's right. Hey, but look, check this out.
That part.
But look, never forget that you are tapped in with the greatest,
Sheesh.
the best, the finest radio you will ever come in contact with. It's up, it's stuck, and ain't never coming down. California's finest radio. Please like and subscribe. Ugh.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
Ladies and gentlemen of the California Trap Trinity, hold on to your Kush blunts and your lace fronts. This is your number one choice for entertainment. It's your boy that always shine and keep the promos right on time. That's right, the promo king himself. Product 5 stacks and count.
Innovative.